Finding a brand new coastal style home this close to the Cortez Bridge and Bradenton Beach is already really rare. But finding one where you actually have two distinct luxury layouts to choose from, that's where this gets interesting. Because at this price point, you're not choosing square footage. You're choosing how you want to live every single day. And in this community, I see buyers coming in thinking the decision's going to be simple. But once they walk through both of these models, they almost start weighing two different completely lifestyles instead. So today I'm going to show you two magnificent models getting the most attention right this moment. And one of them tends to stand out immediately, and the other one is often the one that people end up choosing after really thinking it through. Stay tuned as these homes are stunning. Welcome to the SeaGrape 2. This is another one of Medallion's stunners here at Aqua. A great floor plan, and we're going to take a look and show you everything they've got inside. So just stepped into the SeaGrape, and the ceilings are amazing throughout here. But just to give you an idea of what we're looking at, coming through, these are all Courtyard homes. And I'm going to take you through the main portion, the living areas, and then we'll talk about price for this existing. They do sell all their models. This one's fully furnished and they're available. And they'll have other specs coming soon. This is really nice. As you can see, all the built-ins, the tremendous ceiling heights. So this has a really grand feel. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Let me head back here. All 2-car garages. That's where you come in from your 2-car garage. Quick look at the laundry area. You can fold and shelve. Show you this gorgeous room. An ensuite, of course. There's a full bath right off. I'll give you a quick peek at what we're talking about closet-wise. They're basically your traditional slide closets, side closets. 8-foot, 9-foot, 8-foot doors. I have to get the exact measurements on these ceilings because they're rather high. But I like the incorporation of all the windows. Not large, but just you've got the privacy, yet you have the sunlight. I like that. And here are the courtyards. Everything you need, but encompassed in here. So kind of like that Caribbean resort vibe. Very nice. As we head over to the primary area, there's another bathroom. Floor to ceiling tile, what you would expect from a Medallion home. Second bathroom, bedroom as well. Now this one has a walk-in closet. A little better look at that. And let your imagination run wild. This one has had many upgrades. And it is priced, got that entrance. I like this. Around the corner, here we are into our owner suite. So since I'm right here, let's take a look at this closetry. And there's your full open windows right into your courtyard, pool and spa. This one's just being finished off. Still working on it, actually. So there's got your built-in closets. We head over to the vast vanity. Natural light. Your soaking tub. Really good size shower area. And yes, behind the opaque glass is your throne room. So if you've been in a Medallion home, always quality everywhere. It's a luxury feel for sure. So this is the SeaGrape, and it is currently available a little over $2 million. If you're interested in something like that, let's see what we can do price-wise. But right now, currently offered slightly over $2 million here at Aqua. Now, if this is your first time that we're meeting, my name is Rovnak, and I've been privileged to live here in Paradise for over 30 years. And every day we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you wanting to know about Sarasota and the surrounding areas. We are the area's one-stop new home shop. So whether you're moving in 1 week or in 1 year, reach out today so we can help you make a smooth move to Sarasota. All right, so that first one that you just saw there is the SeaGrape 2. And this is one that tends to feel really good right away for a lot of buyers. The combination of living room and kitchen makes for a really grand space with those enormous ceilings and that jumbo kitchen island. It makes you almost just want to host a glamorous party as soon as you move in. And for a lot of buyers, especially those expecting guests, that matters a lot more than anything else to some people. And the main spaces all connect in a way that just feels easy. Now, before we move on, some quick context here on the builder. And I believe that really matters at this level. Medallion Homes is a longtime local builder here on the Suncoast, and they're known more for their semi-custom, higher-end feel, especially compared to a lot of these national production builders. And you're going to see that and then the difference here in these videos. You'll notice it in the finishes, the design, and pretty much just the overall attention to detail. You know, this certainly isn't entry-level new construction. This is positioned much more on the luxury coastal lifestyle, that side of the market that they're really catering to. And that's exactly what they're going for here in Aqua. So here's something I want you to think about as you're watching this. And this is where the decision usually starts to shift a bit. When you picture yourself living here full-time, not just hosting a party or something like that, but everyday life, which parts of this home are you actually using every single day? Because that answer tends to matter a lot more than people think at first. And I'll come back to this in a minute. Now, one of the biggest reasons buyers are even considering something at this price point in this area is the location. And this is where Aqua really shines and separates itself. You're right off the Cortez corridor, which means getting out to the Bradenton Beach is quick and direct. You're not coming from way out east. You're not dealing with that long I-75 stretch every time you want to go to the water. And on top of that, you're surrounded by established restaurants, shopping, medical, and everything you actually use on a daily basis. So instead of waiting years for a community to build up, you're stepping into something that already works from day one. Now, this next home is also a stunner. So I'm really curious which one you like better. So let's go take a look inside. So if you don't mind two stories, this is the Silver Palm. Once again, I'm just starting from the entrance and we'll flow around here. These are all courtyards. So the wraparound homes. This one has a more of a masculine decor. I love it personally, but some of the ladies don't. But give you an idea of what we're talking about. Like I said, I like those smaller windows. And of course, Medallion throughout the whole community, those are going to be BGT impact glass. So no worries. There is your garage, your two-car garage. And what's nice about the home, no matter where you go, you're getting that beautiful wraparound views. It's just kind of a picture point here. That is a nice size pantry. And then, of course, you're going to get your laundry here and then a back bedroom. And they've designed to get natural light all throughout. Cove ceilings, tray ceilings throughout, and this one's an ensuite as well. So let's skip over to the other side. Just feel like you're on vacation 24/7. Just amazing views all throughout. And we're here right on the bay. We're minutes to the beaches, everything you can imagine. And they have kept the primary on the first floor. Here's your office den space. I love irregular walls. It's just kind of like in an octagon. Really nice. Give you an idea how they did that ceiling. You have a nice little half bath for folks coming in. Gorgeous floors flowing throughout. French doors opening into your primary suite. Extra light there. Once again, gorgeous views to wake up to in the morning. As we head into your primary, once again, soaker tub, shower, everything combined in glass with the full modern feel. Your throne room behind the opaque glass. And of course, we have to take a peek and look at some of these closets, which they incorporated an outside window. Natural light is the key. Really stunning. So this is a 4.5 and 3,500 square feet here. So this is a large sized home on a smaller footprint. So really done a great job. Here's another upstairs living room. Once again, ceilings everywhere are an extra design. Beautiful. So here's some, you can use your imagination. 2 separate vanities. Show your shower stall. On this side, really good size walk-in. Wow. And they've shown this, which can be another bedroom or as a workout room. But even the workout rooms have the tray ceilings. So let's walk through this bathroom and over to your primaries. As you notice, really good size all throughout. Great idea to stick the AC tucked away. And another beautiful view right out to the courtyard. And if you can see in the distance, there's the bay. We are that close. That's what it's all about, folks. This beautiful proximity. The location is tremendous. So they've even carried the floors up through the second floor. The Jack and Jill up here. Very nice. Primary downstairs. This is the Silver Palm. And we're going to tell you what this one cost here in just a second. So that was the Silver Palm 2. And this is where I see a lot of people slow down and really start to rethink what they want. Because compared to the SeaGrape, this home gives you a different kind of experience. The spaces feel more separated, and for a lot of buyers, that creates a stronger sense of privacy and structure. A lot of people like that, instead of everything just centered around one open space. So this layout gives the area and a lot of the rooms more purpose. And here's the second thing that I think you should think about is when you're coming back from the beach or just going out to dinner, pretty much just living your everyday life. Do you want that home that feels really open and simplified, or one that feels a little bit more structured and segmented, different spaces throughout the house? A little bit separation from everybody else living there, because that's really what this decision might come down to. So when we walk buyers into the SeaGrape, it just usually feels easy right away. And then we take them over to the Silver Palm and it just feels different. Not better or worse, just kind of different. And the SeaGrape usually always wins if somebody wants that clean, open, efficient layout with maybe an easy everyday flow. And the Silver Palm usually wins if you prefer separation or privacy, or maybe just escapism, the ability to go upstairs. Now, neither one is the right answer, but one of them is usually the right answer for you. And if neither excites you, don't worry, because Medallion offers 6 different single-family floor plans at Aqua, so there's a lot to choose from. Now, before we get into the numbers, this is where the community itself really separates. One of the standout features here is the 4-acre tropical lagoon-style pool and beach, which gives you that resort feel without ever leaving the neighborhood. And what makes this even more unique is the fact that this community sits directly on the bay. So you're combining new construction, a fully built out West Bradenton location, and a waterfront setting, which is something you just don't see or come across very often here in West Bradenton. And for a lot of buyers, this is the moment where it all clicks, because now you're not just comparing floor plans, you're picturing your day-to-day life here. And that, of course, always leads directly into the next question. What does it actually cost to live like this? Now, at the time of filming, here's a quick numbers breakdown. So the HOA comes in about $4,800 per year, or roughly $400 per month, and that's paid quarterly. That includes landscaping maintenance for your home, irrigation, internet, and basic cable, maintenance of the community, and overall management. So a lot of what you'd normally be handling for yourself would be like $200 to $400 a month. That's already taken care of here. And on top of that, you've got the CDD, which is split into 2 parts. You've got the operations and maintenance portion, which is about $583 per year. And then there's the long-term bond portion, and that's about $1,658 per year. And that's all paid through your taxes, so roughly $186 per month. So when you combine everything together, you're looking at a total monthly cost in the range of $580 to $600 per month. And that's for the HOA and CDD combined, with a lot of those services covered. And you're not just paying fees, you're paying for a low maintenance resort style lifestyle in a bayfront community this close to the beach. That's pretty rare. And for a lot of buyers at this price point, that trade-off makes a lot of sense, but it's not for everyone. So if you're trying to decide between something like this, or maybe heading further out east where you can get more house for the money, this really comes down to how much you really value this location and the convenience, and how you want to spend your time once you're here. As for the base pricing, here's a current breakdown. Now, to step into the furnished models that we showed you, you're probably adding an additional $400,000 to maybe $750,000, just depending on the right location. If you want a full breakdown of the availability, pricing, and incentives versus models and neighborhoods a little east or a little north, just reach out to me directly. We are the area's premier new home experts. We even wrote the book on it. Jump on my calendar and set up a quick call to save yourself some time, travel, and especially money. For living and buying in Sarasota, I'm Rob Rovnak. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.